Hi students, today my discussion is about the continuation of Factories Act. Today we are going to see who are all the people come across in Factories Act. That is, who are all the beneficiaries, who are all the responsible persons, and who is an inspecting staff, and who is certified surgeon. Beneficiaries is nothing but who is going to get benefit out of Factories Act. When we come across with these beneficiaries, we immediately get into mind about workers. That is, here beneficiary is nothing but benefits who is going to get out of the, that is, worker. Workers who are all employed in the registered Factories Act will be considered as beneficiaries. When we are talking about the worker, this person who employed directly or through agency or through contract, whatever the type, when we are saying employment, here person who employed in the process of manufacturing with or without the aid of power means, then that person can be called as beneficiary according to Factories Act. Here when I am using the term worker, worker can be in different forms. That is, he may be adult, he may be adolescent, he may be a child. How these definitions have been given according to Factories Act is, adult means who is completing his age of 18 years, means he can be called as an adult to come under the heading of worker. Then adolescent, person who crossed his age 15 years and not completed his age of 18 years, means that is between 15 to 18. The person can be called as adolescent. Then child. A child is a person who not yet completed his 15 years. These are all the definitions which is given under Factories Act. Why we are discussing about this in beneficiaries means, according to Factories Act, a worker means he may be an adult, he may be an adolescent, he may be a child. You can get a question here is, how a child come under worker. Here, according to Factories Act, a person who is medically fit to work in a factory, but his age is not permitting him to do so, then a certified surgeon, I will discuss about that in coming minutes, that is a certified surgeon who can be called as a doctor. According to district wise, a doctor is appointed to a factory. Here, that person will certify this child to work according to the minimum basic condition, working conditions to this person, and he can continue his work in a factory. That person also can be come under the category of worker. Then again, other one aspect which we have to see here is adolescent. Means the worker, when we are saying he can be an adult, he can be an adolescent, he can be a child. It is adolescent and child can be called as a worker on the basis of the certification which is given to the adolescent and the child. But the working condition will differ with regard to worker based on the age category in the Factories Act. That is, adolescent and child will have minimum number of workers, that is minimum of 4 hours in a day. That is, an adult is working for 8 hours means a child and an adolescent will work for 4 hours. That is what here it is meant for. That means all these people come under the heading of worker. We say age-wise working conditions will differ according to the heading adult, adolescent and a child. Next, coming to the other aspect is responsible person. Who is the responsible person in a factory is occupier. That is ultimate owner, ultimate control over the affairs of the factory. Occupier, when we are saying, it may be a sole proprietorship of the factory, it may be a partnership of the factory, it may be a company, it may be a state or central government owned company or factory. Those persons will be responsible persons according to Factories Act. Here, when we are using the factory as an occupier means leadership is being followed in the factory means then who is responsible is proprietor. When it is a partnership factory, one of the partner will be responsible for the factory. That is, he is the ultimate responsible person for any of the judgments or any of the regulations which is passed, or who is responsible to take care of the further actions is called this occupier. A company means one of the directors will be taking handle. Then a government owned means whoever government is nominating as the responsible person, he will be the responsible person for the factory. After the judgment during 1996, manager is also can be called as a responsible person with regard to occupier for the working of the factory. He is nominated by the occupier. After 96 judgment only, this manager heading has been implemented in the sections regarding responsible person. Then next term about then when we are talking about the occupier's responsibility, here we have to check with the what are all the responsibilities he has to take care with the factory. That is, he should get approval from government about the building plan or machinery layout in which he is going to start the factory. He should have proper license, registration, and has to be applied. He has to renewal of factory license according to the time intervals where he got the license. That is, at a time renewal for 3 years means he has to go with that 3 years renewal. Then he has to compile with the applicable provisions of the Act, whichever the, for example, if you take any accident is being raised, or you want to start a new plant, or you want to start a new product, all these things he has to oblige to compile with the applications of the Factories Act. Most importantly, he is required to ensure about the key management at the site without any compromise, that is safety, health and effective management in the factory premises. This also has to be taken care by the occupier. Now, when a manager is being responsible for a company, responsible to the occupier on which aspects means he has to maintain all registers, he has to submit returns, accident reports, these returns in the form of a half yearly, annually, quarterly or whatever it be. Then he should submit the notices regarding working on Sundays, overtime working. This topic again I will be come across with a section which when I am discussing about working conditions. That is instead of other working day or instead of Sunday, any other is being declared as a holiday in the factory means, then they has to give a notice to the government and also to the employees, that is workers who are working in the factory, and it has to be displayed in their factory premises also in the notice board. That is also has to be taken care by this manager itself if he is being appointed by the occupier for the purpose of the factory. He is jointly responsible with the occupier in implementing all the application provisions of the Act. Why? Because after giving responsibility by the occupier to the manager, then any of the act which is being against law or for law, they are being both obliged with the responsibilities. Then next person comes with inspecting staff. Here inspecting staff generally simple to say is an superintendent of police, that is inspector, which we generally use the term called as. Here according to district wise, a government will appoint an inspector to take care of the factories in that particular district. He is having particular duties and powers to take care of the duties, that is the duty magistrate of the district will appoint. As I said in that business law one paper itself, any person who is appointed by the government means he will be notified in the official gazette, and according to that he will act as the duties or powers which has been given in the schedule. This person also, the duty of an inspector is he can visit the factory, he can check with the applicable provisions or being used in the factory. He can send a status report according to the major accident hazards units. He can inquire investigation about the accidents. He is having all the rights about to do these duties regarding the factory. As generally we know, an inspector can have all the rights to inquire about the people. The same way in a factory, a person who is properly appointed by government means he can have all the rights to ask. What are the powers means? He can check with the premises, he can examine, he can take photographs, he can seize the records, he can ask for the registers which has been followed. All these cases, an inspector who is properly appointed by the government with the official notification means he is having all the rights. Then who is this certified surgeon? As I said simply, he is a doctor. Why a doctor is being appointed for a factory means he is going to take care of the examinations of the adolescent, that is young person. When I am talking, he is not completing his young person, maybe adult or adolescent. Then he can be examined. Any case of illness he can examine. Persons all being carried